Hi guys, Anthony and Stefan's in there as well, shooting you a quick video of the property that you sent over that we got an offer going on, and I just want to show you. There's your road. It's fairly busy. You're right down the street though from a lake, and I'll show you a quick video of that later. But here we are. You got the septic caps up front in the front yard. I'm just gonna start pointing stuff out as I see it. Up there, looks like there's some cleaning and some power washing that roof might need. Could be bigger than that, but at the very least, could use that. What is this? The porch or whatever. This wood feels a little soft. Just FYI, guys. Coming in really nice and open. Peggy and Bill, I think this would be great for like you always like having people over. This being open like that might be really nice. So you walk back, and I'll send you a picture of this. Literally right back here, sitting right there, or standing right there, there's a big old mama deer. Well, I don't know if she was a mama, female. So nice little backyard, lots of little blackberries and whatnot.
It needs to be cleaned up.
It needs to be cleaned up.
But seriously, at the price point you're at, it's a lot. There's a lot of opportunity. Obviously, we know that your ceiling is at like $350, and at $265, you could come in here and do quite a bit of work that could bring the property up to a level that's extremely above what anybody's standard could be. Especially at this price point, you're not going to find a lot of properties at this price point.
Stefan, what do you think Peggy will think about the kitchen?
It's a big kitchen. I don't think it has the storage space that you're looking for, Peg. But again, it's a good opportunity, I think, with some updates. I haven't checked the cabinets. It's pressboard, but I mean...
it looks like it's got a lot of cabinet space.
It does have quite a bit of cabinet space, but I don't think it has the cabinet space that Peggy needs for all of the stuff that she has.
Is that... that was fridge.
That's where the fridge goes.
And then you do have this little area. I know it would be laundry, but you might be able to put a shelf in here or something like that for extra food storage. And then you got your little back, like one of your back doors besides the slider. Okay.
Here's a.
Oh, it is 4. I think it must be.
It's a 4 with an office, or 3 with an office.
3 with an office. Okay. So no closet here, so this is considered an office, but this is right off the like entry / living area. And hall bath here. So the power is turned off. The utilities are all turned off. So if the filming is a little dark, I apologize for that. And it does need work. I mean, like, you're probably going to need to replace doors. You're probably going to need to paint. Probably going to need to do carpet.
But again, at the price point it gives us a lot of flexibility to do things that you wouldn't normally have done if we came in at the 350 area. So another decently sized room.
One of the other things Stefan pointed out, the storage is a little bit lacking, but it's a good size place. Plus, there's all that space back there. So he was thinking maybe like
a
shed or something along those lines. So off the living room, you get your master, which is good size. You got nice windows, good light. Like a
big walk-in.
Yeah, I missed that earlier.
Big walk-in closet.
Big walk-in closet. So much room for activities.
Bill, that's where your bunk bed will be. This will be Peggy's area.
And then in the master, you've got a shower and a soaker tub.
Again, there's some briars that are out here. with a little bit of landscaping, a little love, a little TLC. I think this could be a really, really cool property. But again, that's if you guys want to do it. I mean, you know, we've seen quite a Anthony and I have looked at quite a few properties, and I mean, to be honest, this is something that we've even considered giving to our boss as a flip. So I think that if you were to come in here and if we could get accepted offer for like this bank-owned property, you put a little bit of money into it, there could be some serious equity on the other side of this quite quickly. One of the bigger downsides that I did see, guys,
flipping it around. You guys are gonna get motion sick watching this.
if you guys come outside, we're not exactly sure where the property line is here, and the neighbors are relatively close. But
They're pretty close. Yeah.
But I think that could be remedied with a fence. And then also, again, this you're just right off the street, so arborvitaes in the front could, give a little bit more privacy as well. So again, but at the price point, you're able to do a lot more things, and it allows for a lot more flexibility.
So things that we kind of think are positives of this place: location is great.
Yep.
The size of the place is really good as well. And the price point for what you're getting is all really good. Potential downsides are going to be you're going to have to put some work into it.
Yeah.
The neighbors being as close as they are.
Yeah.
And what would you say, like a third?
There's just some things that I'm seeing from the eye test here.
Oh yeah, we should point at that.
Obviously there's some work that needs to be done, like Anthony just said. In order to make some privacy stuff happen, there's a little bit more work than you guys might be willing to do. Obviously, storage is kind of a downside as well. And then we have this right here, and you see this a lot in mobiles. It looks like it's starting to separate, and we'd have to have an inspection to get that, understand exactly the depth of what that crack is. You see that a ton in a lot of older mobiles, but this isn't an old mobile, so I don't know what's happening. Anthony and I also did notice kind of a lackadaisical paint job that kind of went in one section like this along the roof, and it stops right here, and I don't know what that's about either. So I'm not certain if there was water damage, and again, another crack right here. I don't know if this is just superficial of the drywall, but usually when you start seeing things like that, it's pause for concern. So potential roof issue, potential settling issue, and then storage. Those are the big things, but those would come out in an inspection. I'm not sure if we found out if this was an as-is property. Is this an as-is property? I would assume so if it's banked.
Yeah, it's been going, so I mean, more than likely, yes.
We'd want to pay for an inspection, and the biggest reason we'd want to do that, guys, is just to make sure that we know what these bigger issues are. Someone's going to look at that and say, okay, we need to dig into this a little bit deeper. We would want an inspector that we have will come out and give a recommendation on the roof. But I would even suggest that we hire a roof inspector to come out and take a look at this. The bank's saying it's worth X. If there's bigger items here, we might, I don't know, we might be able to get just a bit of money off. And I can't promise you that. Obviously, I don't have a crystal ball or even like banks, but we'll see if that's an option. So I don't have anything more unless Anthony does.
No, thanks for checking out the video. Hopefully it's helpful. I'll get this uploaded and sent over to you guys as soon as possible. I'm going to include another video that shows some of the drive that has the lake that you drive by,